Okay. I think I'm live. I think I'm live. I'm coming up and I'm live on both. Okay, hi folks, how are you? It's Nettie here from Nettie's Card Making, and on Facebook and on Classy Creative Cards with Nettie on YouTube. This is my Facebook. If you want to contact me, this is the one. Come to my Nettie's and join me there. I do a easy, really simple card on a Wednesday. Tomorrow it might be a bit of a live because I've got a doctor's appointment at 10:30, so I might be doing a quick one. I better have a drink. So tonight we're doing this one, and this is the bundle that is now available on Stampin' Up. So I've got all my stuff I'm going to use. So I'm just going to pop that away for a minute. And just 2 minutes. This catalogue is now live. If you want anything, you do need to go to Nettie's Card Making using Stampin' Up Facebook, and you can get private message me if you want to order stuff. That's fine. I reckon if you've got a mum or a grandma or this one is absolutely the most stunning kit I've seen. It's $41. You end up getting a little wee spot with it. Anyway, I don't want to go too much, but you can make like 12, 15 cards. It's absolutely worth it. Anyway, that's open. Tonight I am again using... I've done this 3 times in a row, this suite, because it is beyond stunning. It is absolutely my fave. So this is the suite I brought. That's the paper. You've seen a card made with that. You've seen a card made with that. I did a Tammy White, you know, famous Tammy. She's a famous Facebook card maker, and I've done that one that she shows, and that's the same paper there. So I'll just throw that back over there. All right, so that's my favourite. Any help you need out of that, just call me and you have a good laugh. Look what my husband did, and he forgot to put Nettie's, and he wrote me out everything I have to do my face love so I don't stuff it up. You gotta love him. I also want to quickly show you. Oh my god! I'm going to do a technique one. This is a technique one. A while ago, a couple of years ago when I first started, I did these, and so this is it's called Emboss, and it's a one where you come over back. And I was doing it today in my class, and the girls are going, no, we've got to put the stamps on, the colour on first, and then the stamps. And I'm like, trust me, please. So they ended up not feeling good about it, but they did as I asked, and then they blushed over, and then you wipe it off. So it's a bit of a hard class because I did 2 of them. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? And that's using the Gallery Blooms flower out of there. So I didn't even put that on the show. And then I was saying, now put your green leaves on. They didn't trust me, but anyway, so that's what we did today, copying the idea. So you can redo. Those cards were 2 years ago, probably 3. And then I did this one. But that's all your strips, just using your strips. And I did a couple more. So I'm going to throw those away now. Well, not away, throw them over to the other side. Oh, and I did this one. So this one is from Tammy White as well. And it looks a bit boring when you look at it like that. Oh, I had it upside down. And then you go like that. And it's got this, look at this. Comes right out like that. And it's so cute. Concertina, look at that. So we did this one in the class today. Sometimes they don't trust me. They think, oh, what are you trying to show me? But I know what I'm doing. Finally, I do watch other people too. It's good to watch other lives. So, okay, Let's get that out. Oh, I'll tell you what. These are out of the new catalogue. I just got them. And they arrived. They won't take long, 5 seconds. Today arrived this big box. This is my 3rd box. Okay, so I'm a little over my husband not seeing what I've got. I couldn't sneak them in today because he was here. Oh my goodness. Such big boxes. I'm just going to pull it down here. Oh, extra glass blocks. They are so good. Stampin' Up ones have got your ergonomic. You put your fingers in it. What's that? Take your putty refillers. Some those. Some pierce mats. You know what you do with those? When you have the stamps that are clear, you use these mats and then they give it a bit of softness to do it. Chamois for cleaning. Some cases. You put your chamois in there and you wet it and it keeps it moist so you can keep stamping. So isn't that cool? Oh, look at this. Blooming phrases. But I love the script. One of the cards we did today had a script on it. And I've just got some stacking things. So how's that for a haul? I'll just throw all those back because we're not using them now. Waste too much of your time looking at that. So this is the instructions for my card today. And as you know, it's already... why isn't my Facebook coming up? Okay. I'll just push that there. Anyway, look, let's just not worry about it because it's on. So this is the instructions for today's card. But when you look at the opening up, if you're on YouTube or you're on Facebook, I have put there what I have added to it. So just look at that, okay? And I'm just going to say hi. Shift and we'll make sure we tip them to come on. I was having a look the other day and I was thinking I'm bending down like that and you can see see how dark my hair is? And I thought I look like I'm going grey, but I've got no grey up there. I've got black. It's my natural colour. Shocking. Look at that. All black. So this is the instructions for today. Oh, and there is a starter kit coming out. You get $300 of Australian product in a starter kit. It costs you $169. That means that's 135 Australian, 34 in bonus products, plus free shipping and free business. The trick is when you sign up, yes, you have to fill a lot of forms and like sign up, you're going to be a demonstrator, but you don't have to. All you can do is use it for your 25% off, and if that happens, then you'll be getting that, okay? So don't worry about why is that not coming on. I'm just going to bring that over in front of you now because I can't see me in Facebook. Oh no, I see Sharon's there. Did you see our beautiful cards, Rosalind, that I showed everyone? Yeah. Alright, so this card, this is quite a simple one, and this is another technique. See the white underneath? It's an easy one, really, because the technique's not so hard. Alright, so one thing I need to do, and I thought I'll do it in front of you, is I need to change my blades. So I brought a new pack of blades, and I'll show you how to do it. So they come in a 4, and then you get them also for your scorers. Ow, did I just, look, I already cut myself. They're sharp, good blades. Alright, so all you do is you lift your trimmer. It's got a little groove in it. Oh, somehow that's been pushed down. Okay, see up here, it's got groove, there's a little groove, and you find it till you pop it out. I've got blood on it now. And you get your U1, and you just slide it till you find the groove, and it's there. Okay? Oh, look at all the blood. One of those. Don't want blood all over the place. Alright, so that's how you do that. And then throw the other one in the bin before you cut the blunt bit on you. Goodness. Alright, let's go. So we're going to be using the Gallery of Blooms, but we're not actually stamping with that. We are stamping that. So I'll just put that away for a minute. Ink pad. Alright. Now in Stampin' Up they've got Very Vanilla, but I didn't use that today because they've stopped the envelopes, and I thought, well, if I have Very Vanilla and I didn't want white straight on the white card. See, when it's on the envelope it's okay, but because I wanted it near it like this and I'm doing it on here, I put it on the Basic Beige. So again, we've got our favourite. I should get the box of stuff I've got already cut out. That's the dies, more dies, ink and Motifs. Gee, it's a lot of stuff on the desk, isn't it? Real mess. Okay. Now, so this is a white pigment ink pad. It's white, but you'll see what I'm going to do with that. Now, I don't want to get my blood on my fingers. Okay. Alright, let's see. So we're using the Secret C, and we're cutting that at 8 1/4, and we're scoring at 4 1/8, and that's by 5 1/2. So it's 8 1/4 by 5 1/2, score at 4 1/8. Then we've got a spare piece that is, it's all on your instructions, okay? It's on the front, just have a look. If I look up close enough, it's written there. Alright, we're going to get a piece of that. Now, in the gallery dies, look at this, I've cut out 2. And they come in, the die looks like that. And it makes, that's what it cuts out. It is beautiful. So this is gallery dies here. These are all the dies. And this one here, it's a single one. It's on a die mat, so it's just going to take a bit more to get out. So when that goes down, it actually pops out like that, and you end up with 3. Remember, I did a card a few weeks ago where I used all 3 of these. So tonight we're only going to use, if I'm correct, the big one. Yeah, we're just using the big one. So put those away for another project. Pop that away for now. I do need this die here. Alright, so I'll put that down there. And we'll keep that, and we'll put those away for another day. Okay, so we've got that already cut out. We've got our gold cut out, that's gold sheeting, and that's a spare bit of card because what I did there. So this is the cut embossing machine. It's called Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and today when we were doing our card class it looked like we were talking emboss and outboss. It was hard. This is the cut and emboss. So you put this in, line it up, put it over on the machine, bang bang bang, and voila. I already did it. I'm an idiot. So that's done, saves us some hassle. So what we're going to do with that is we're going to get our white, and on our raised bit, so you can feel it's got texture, This is the Damask. Damask Design Embossing Folder. So I haven't used that. See how it's got that? Well, oh, hold on, let me hold it. That. See how it's embossed? It looks like curtains or something, doesn't it? So we're just going to take our white and run it across. Okay? And it brings up nice curtainy, I think. And it comes up nice and smudged and brings out that pattern it catches onto. How easy is that? Just a little trick. Alright, have a gin. Because my husband did put on the instructions that when I finished getting all the 2 screens and program done, he wrote on that post that I should have a drink. He should bring me a drink. I should call out and get my drink. Well, because he's gone to pick up the kid from training, I've got... Now, when I'm putting this gold on, I'm not going to put the tape on properly for there and there. So I'm going to show you a bit of a trick that I actually saw somebody else do. I think it was Jill Lancet showed me that did this, and I hadn't seen that before, so I thought it was a damn good idea. So today I'm using her idea. I hear a kid coming home. I'll show you what we're going to do. And this makes it easier, and then you don't get your tape everywhere and then have to pull it off because you haven't got it set up properly. So we've got that down. Last one. There you go. Sharon, are you going to say hello? You're going to say more than hello? You're watching, I know. Yes, I know you're watching. Sharon's a friend of mine. Our sons went to year 7 together. I was going to say prep. It was like prep. Alright, so what you do, that's my corner. So I'm just going to, because I don't want that to stick down, so I want to leave that open for when so I'm going to go that to there and push it down. And then on this one, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go to there and push it down. And these ones I want to take off completely. So, because I want to put some flowers, the flowers here in under the gold, if I do this, it will stop it grabbing it. So, and I'm not going to take those out for a bit later, so you get that. I'm just going to move them down and we'll pull them down when I finish with the flowers. So next, does it stop bleeding? Oh. Where am I? Next. So this is in Berry Burst in the cardstock, and I must have dropped that. Alright folks, I'm just going to get some, that's not it. We need some Berry Best. It's a little bit of berry of the one I'm after, but it's not enough. So forgive me, I'm just going to stand up for 1 second. And why didn't I have that ready, guys? Sounds a bit like today. Oh, it's gone. Red. Look, something fell down. Where did that go? Guess what, guys? I thought I ordered a new one of those today too. Alright, you know what, folks? It's pink, it's gone. We're going to do it. We are just going to totally adjust and do it in this one. A little bit darker, but we're not going to worry. Okay, so I need the die cut for this flower here, and I'm going to cut it out twice because I thought I think I cut it out in another one. That's not, is that it? Yeah. Folks, what's going on? Now that's our little one for inside. Well, look, I tried all colours. I did it in the pink. I did a beautiful big thing in the flowers. I didn't like it. So that might be in these dyes, the Moffat dyes. Let me have a look. There it is. Alright. So those Motifs. This is in the, when you buy the big bundle. And see, I'll show you this because I cut this out. And, oh, very short crowd today. I cut that out in the blue because I loved that. And I thought, but it just was too bright, isn't it? And then I cut that one out thinking it would cut out, but it's actually one that lifts up. So you can put it on your card and it sort of lifts out, but it still didn't look any good for this one. And I tried it in the pink, so I did so much of everything. And I am going to do one, and I've got one there. Alright. So, but I didn't like that pink, so I went for the Petunia Pop, which I didn't even put on the thing. Alright, so I've got 2 pieces of, what was on my list I called it? 2 pieces of Basic Beige, and I didn't use cream, not cream, it's called vanilla, because the vanilla used to have, see how that Basic Beige is just a little duller, but the vanilla used to have emulates a match, and I just thought if I put this card together and it goes in a white envelope, this isn't too bad to go with white. So, and it'd be silly getting a card in vanilla paper without a vanilla card, so sorry about that, I didn't let that happen. Alright, let's get that out of the road, and we're going to deal with some cutting here. So, I'm going to grab my little boss. So if you're going to join up, the little boss is the one you want to get, because if you're only getting, some of these ones won't go in, like those Motifs will all go in, as long as it fits in there, and that's about 3 inches I think, 3.5 inches. The biggest there is 2.5, so the Motifs, if you got them, the beautiful big dies, they will all fit in your cutting machine. It's the really big designs, like that won't go in. Oh, it will. Look, it does. So you could cut that out of there. So that's it. But some of them you don't. Now, I'm going to... that is not a cutting surface. That is not a cutting surface. I remember that is a cutting surface. And it tells you your sandwich. So these are a good idea if you're going to join up to get your discounts and that. Get something like this. So, first of all I'm going to cut it out in this one. I'm going to do 2 of them, so I should get them both in there. And we put our other glass mat on top. Okay, make sure you got it covered there, and then you go backwards from that one. And the whole table shakes. Right. I was laughing, I rewatched some of my video to see if I don't sound too much like an idiot, and my granddaughter said to me, "Mama, every time you say six it sounds like sex." And I said, no wonder I've had a few guys jump on to be my friend. So go delete, delete, delete. I have a very good friend here myself. I don't need anybody else. And I'm just going to... My picker tool seems to have dropped off the end there. So all you do is pop that in and pull it out. And we're going to do that one again because I need two. And see how it's got a couple of bits there. You just poke them out with your pick tool, and they all pop out. Alright, so there's still a couple there. So, but I can't say six the other way. So I try. How do you say it? So you say it to me, you say it, and it sounds like sex. When I say that sex like that, you probably hear six. So we just obviously have to agree to disagree. Oh. What does it say? Oh, there's somebody come on the YouTube. Hi, YouTubey. Got to say hello. Got to subscribe. Got to be a part of my gang. There you go, we got two of those. And I'll just do that simply there. And I'll clean my die up later. So we've got two in that, and we've got one in the pink. I'll bring it back. I'll just get that tap on the bin. Oh, and we've got one in the pink, so don't normally stamp, do I, guys? Aren't you lucky you're seeing it on the go? Oh, hello, visitors on YouTube. Got 2 views and no one said hello. Sharon, you have to look at that kit. There's a kit I put on the my Facebook page for Nette's, and it's a beautiful kit. I think, well, you can give it to your mum, but it wouldn't be here in time for Mother's Day. But your beautiful daughter, she would love it. It's if I get time I'll put it on and show you, but go to my normal Nette's and it's going to be sitting there on one of my when I tell you about it. Okay, so we've cut all those out. It didn't take too long. We'll pop, oh, we might be using that in another minute. So we've got a stamp with our pink, Julia pink envelope. So we need to stamp our envelope. See, I did that. I took a couple of colours, and that was the cream. And you got to say, doesn't it? It just doesn't look the same. I like this colour here because the card's not a real bright. Okay, so stamp block, and yeah, I think if I snap my fingers, it's not like I'm what's her name? I Dream of Jeannie, and it's all going to happen. Okay, there's that. There's that. I'm just going to move that away. Oh, I did have an envelope there. Now I've got 2. Alright. So on the inside of my card, pop that out of the road for a minute. On the inside of my card, we've got all our bling ready. Oh, yes, I might have to do that one. We have got those again stamped. That one's not stamped. That's cut out in that. So we're going to do that again. Going to have to do that. So I'll get that ready when the other one goes through. So that's our next task as well. So we're not stamping that. Get that out of the road. Put that over here. And we will find our stamp. They all go pink. These are called polymer, and they go, especially when they've got such a deep pigment and all these reds, and a lot of the cards these go pink. So, you know, when you sell it, people go, oh, it's pink. But anything they buy, it's going to go pink. So this is to go inside. Like that. And that's going to be cut out as well. So we're going to be back with our stamping. So while I've got this out, I'm just going to do my envelope. So you can still, isn't that so rich and beautiful, isn't it? Even I get amused at myself. Oh, my husband said, good, looking good. Lucky I didn't tell him. And I've told them all about you, Michael. I've told them that you've been looking after me and doing everything for me. So, alright, so that goes back in there so I don't lose it. It's so easy to lose stuff, I can tell you now. Right, guys, so we've got that, and we've got that to be shut your ink, because you'll end up with inky fingers. And I'm going to bring back Minnie Mouse, and we're going to do that again. This time we're doing the little baby and the big one. I'll put it through that side so you can see it. So you line it up. Now if they're really tiny and you think it's going to go over, if you think that you can use a bit of, what's that tape? Tape. Not sellotape, because it won't come off. Oh, here it is. What's that called? It's a Japanese type tape. One day it'll come to me when you all go home. Oh, we better get that other die. The one I said we had over there. So now this is going to dye the picture out. So see, it's good. You can get the dyes that cut it out as a thing and then cut it out as a picture. Alright, let's go. Hold it tight. And we're going back. And if you put the tape on that one, if it jumps, sometimes the machine jumps with the big ones in it. And so if you put the tape on, that's how it goes. Alright, look at that. Cooking with gas. Cooking with gas. Oh, look at that one. Isn't she cute? Yeah, she belongs. I'll have to double check where they belong. Different ones. And again, that's got little things to poke out. So you just put your picky tool, which I normally have. I think I put it in my class today, because we had enough class people and I needed an extra one. Alright, I need a drink. Oh, I have excellent. Oh, there's my pick tool there. I was hiding it. That's me other one by my big boss over there, is when I'm doing a class. I need one over there and one over here. Alright, let's go get it together. So, we're going to put on the inside our piece of Basic Beige. Beige. One day I'll get it right. Oh. So my son and his wife are going away for her 40th birthday, and he said to me last week, oh Mum, yeah, we're going to go to Thailand, Vietnam I think it was. And I was, oh, that's good. Have you booked it already? And he, oh, no, flights are cheap, we'll be right. Oh, will you? Okay. So he rings me tonight, just a wee while ago, and he says, oh, Mum, we're not going to Vietnam now. We can't get the flights, are too dear. Oh, we'll go up to Queensland. And I said, oh, really? Oh, that's good, because we're going to be there in July for a week to see our little granddaughters. And he said, oh, no, we're going in June. You'll have to come up for her 40th birthday. And I said, you just told me flights are dear. How are we going to have that trip? 2 trips in 1 month within 2 weeks. And our boys can't take the school holidays off, because the outside school holidays, because they're in year 11. So you've got to be at school for that. Now with this one, you just gently just rub on your ink over the top of those. Don't put much on, okay? It will stick down. And I laughed and I told my husband, and I said, because Kane thinks he's really cool and only he knows how to do things, you know. And I told my husband, and he said to me, oh, what's that word? Oh, God, I've totally forgotten. He'll probably tell me in a minute. Like little know-it-all, you know, like only he would know because he's so cool and we're not. So I laughed. Now, I also put that on lifting up. But first of all, we're going to lay our flowers in. Now, the easiest way to do this is get your, where is it? It's over here. I've got another mat in here, and it's called a silicone mat. Now what I find, when we've got something that's so holey like this, see how much holes is in that? So what I do with that, and that's going to actually be cut down because it's only going to be to there, is I'm going to drive it through a bit of glue. So I'll show you what I do. So all I do is do this. Alright? Because it's not too much, but it's enough to put it down, tap it into the glue a bit, and drag some of those bits through it, and see how it just gets a bit, but it doesn't show through. And I've done the wrong one, so that can sit there and get sticky for a minute. Didn't you know that was a trick, what you do? Okay, now these two have got together. They must have heard me talking about sex. And we're going to turn that over, and we're going to do the same. We're just going to drag it through and get it on. And this one's going right up there. Oh my goodness, my fingers. I'm putting that in there. Now this one, I think I have to cut that a little bit too. And that's going to go in. See how I left that gap open? I left that gap and that gap. So this one is going to come in down into here, into that gap, because we want it to look like it's in, and it's going to go over on there a little bit. So it's a bit over on the silver, but you can't see. So I'm just going to gather up a bit of the glue that's on the mat without getting it all white everywhere. Now if I just use my picky tool, I can lift that up and get it right into there, and I want that flower to be on the leaf, on the, see this? Alright, now the last one is this flower, and I only want it, where are you? Because I've got it glued, remember? There, and down to there. So that's going to go again in there, and I'm going to use my picky tool and lift that right up. And you know what I'm going to do even better than that? Take that piece off, pick up my picky tool again, and it's a bit of a fuss, isn't it? And down. And look at that. So then you just pull that out and pull that out and push it down, and it's all sealed. Am I not cooking with gas, mate? Am I not cooking with gas? I better wash my hands now because they're getting really sticky. So, we're nearly done, girls and boys and all my favourite people. Now, I've used, again, a little bit that was of the, that's the another envelope. I had another piece. Oh, see, I might have cut the top off that and used that. Oh, I did. I'm just going to find my, over here it is. Alright, so I'm just going to get a little bit of the Basic Beige and make, and now I have a nice new blade in my trimmer. Hopefully won't cut my fingers off. I'm just going to quickly cut. I've got it upside down. A 1/2 inch there for the same. Okay, didn't that blade work? Come on, didn't it work? Alright, and we have got Thinking of You. Now, remember I can never say these words. Beautiful Motifs, not Moffats. Oh my goodness, crazy loon. Thinking of You? Yes. That's a nice one, isn't it? And again, I'm going to do it in here so it all matches that ink together. This is, make sure it's on the right way, Petunia Pop, which is a nice one. And we got Thinking of You. So if you can see that, see these here, these are ergonomics. So when you get your fingers on them, it's easier to hold them without rocking. Might just put my glue mat away to be cleaned out of my, I'll get my mucker fingers on it. Alright, and down, just down, no rocking. And that's it. And put your stamp away straight away. Otherwise you'll be very sad when you lose all your stamps. More glue. Alright, nearly guys, nearly there. And on this one I've just cut it on an angle. And I have put that on dimensionals at all. We've gone all out. Okay. When they have the first one, it's a bit hard to pick up where you're going. So I'm just going to put 2 on that. And Thinking of You. It's a nice thing, Thinking of You. And you can put, there's other sayings you could put inside. I'm always there for you, you've been on my mind, celebrate, thinking of you, thank you for everything, just a note, wishing you love, happiness that lasts a lifetime. Isn't that lovely? Some of these stamps I don't like. Some of their stamps are a bit weird. So, alright. Now we're going to beef up the back of this. So it sits up on the envelope and looks posho. It's quite a simple card. I didn't overgo with ribbons and things like that because it is, I think it's like, what do you call it? It's, what do you call it? Regal. That's what I think it is. Alright. And that's just getting my, they're coming off. You just put your pick in and pick them all up. Throw them away. And here's our card. Put it down flat. Did I bone fold that? Maybe I didn't. I'll just have a Make sure that's nice and flat. And that one didn't come off. I could tell because I went to pick it up. Just make sure they're all off. Yep. And it's up the right way. Okay. And you know, if it is up the wrong way and you put it on, the smart thing to do is just cut that piece off and put it on another piece of card. So you don't ever waste things, you just keep going. That one's a little bit darker in there, isn't it? I did my white up a bit better. I don't know which one you like the best. And these are some new heavy pressed flower motifs. So, quite heavy. But the brown, the darker brown, the mossiest, they look really nice because they look good on the gold. Whoop. Oh, look good on me. Well, all I can say is thank you all for coming and watching me. Probably Rosalind's a bit sick of me because she's had me all day at our class, and we did as I told you, we did a lot of work in our class today. So there you go. How's that? That was my original one, and that's it. So I've done my white a bit nice, a bit more in it than that one. Which one do you like? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? What do you reckon? Alright, I am done and dusted, my folks. Done and dusted. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh, Ness, did you... Oh. Oh, I don't know. What was that meant to be? Someone left a message, but I didn't see. Okay. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Remember my tip on your corners. And if you need a hand out of the book, not a problem. And we'll see you next week. I think tomorrow I might be giving it a miss because I've got an eye appointment at 10:30 for 2 hours, so I can't be on at 10. I might go on at 9 actually, do a quick one at 9 or 9, kids are gone. So have a great night. And Colleen Casey, hi, thank you darling. Which one did you like, 1 or 2? Very easy cards. That's someone over on YouTube. So hopefully you thought it looked good. No worries. Okay, ladies, bye.